Hi, I'm Calum. I'm a mortgage advisor for Ableston Financial Planning, and these are the 7 steps to help you get moved into your first home. A brief summary of the 7 steps would be: firstly, step 1, affordability. Step 2 would be your house search. Step 3 would be offering on a property. Step 4 would be having your offer accepted. Step 5 would be the mortgage application process and having your application progress to offer. Step 6 would be finalising the solicitor paperwork. And finally, step 7 would be exchange of contracts, completion and collecting the keys. Step 1. In order to work out your affordability, the best place to start would be to have a meeting with a mortgage advisor like myself. The meeting can be either face-to-face or over the phone. It would consist of a conversation to take some basic information regarding your income, expenditure, deposit details, and also some personal information. In order for me to do this, I'd require some documentation such as payslips and bank statements, or if self-employed, tax calculations and tax year overviews. It also gives me an opportunity to understand what's important to you, whether it be finding a property within a specific area or having your mortgage monthly repayments at a specific figure so you can budget accordingly. Step 2. Once we have an accurate idea of what is within your budget, we could then look to call estate agents and book in viewings for properties. Some estate agents may ask for a mortgage agreement in principle to view their properties. This can be arranged shortly after the meeting in step 1. I would recommend booking in to view a fair few properties, as this will give you an opportunity to understand what you do and you don't like, and therefore help you narrow down your search to find the property most suited to you. Step 3. You have found a property which you love and you would like to progress to the next step. To offer on a property, it is as straightforward as calling the estate agent and saying, for example, I viewed Castle Road on Saturday, I would like to put in an offer please of £250,000. If you're unsure on how to word or position this to an estate agent, you can always ask for advice from me, your advisor, or even ask that I put forward the offer on your behalf. As your advisor, I'm aiming to save you as much money as possible on the purchase price, as well as getting you the most cost-efficient mortgage. Step 4. Once the estate agent has liaised with the vendor, which is the seller of the property, and an agreed price has been confirmed between yourself and the seller, it would then be a case of organising a call to catch up with your advisor. In this call, we will discuss the property, narrowing down your mortgage preferences, such as monthly costs, and also discussing the mortgage protection, such as life, critical illness and income protection cover. As important as it is to get you moved into the home, we want to ensure that whatever scenario happens, you remain in the home. Step 5. We have now narrowed down the most suitable mortgage deal and lender based on your preferences and what is important to you. I would apply to the lender on your behalf, sending the income and expenditure documentation required, such as payslips and bank statements. While the mortgage lender assesses these documents, the lender will also arrange a valuation on the property so the lender can be reassured the property you are purchasing is suitable and they can see no issues that will impact you and the lender in the long term. You can also opt for your own survey, called a home buyer survey, where you can get more in-depth information on the property. As an estimate, I would say the cost would be between £400 to £600. However, dependent on your property purchase price, this could be more or less. Once the mortgage lender has assessed your income and expenditure documents, assessed the mortgage valuation, and both have been satisfied as suitable, the mortgage lender will then produce a document called the mortgage offer. This is an official document from the lender that confirms they are happy to offer you the mortgage, and therefore the remaining paperwork to get you moved in will be with your chosen solicitor. Average timescales for a mortgage offer can be anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks, but in some cases it can be sooner. Step 6. After instructing your solicitors, they will send you out a welcome pack in which you will need to fill in and return. Throughout the process, there will be lots of forms that the solicitors will send out. The sooner you fill them in and return them, the much quicker your turnaround can be on collecting the keys and moving in. Your solicitors will liaise back and forth with the seller's solicitor to finalise any inquiries on the property to ensure all parties are happy and there are no outstanding questions. Step 7. We are now at the stage where the mortgage has offered, all solicitor paperwork has been completed by yourself and the seller, and we are in a position where you are both ready to exchange contracts. This is an important term as once you've exchanged contracts, you are now legally binding to purchase the property. On the date of exchange of contracts, you will agree a set completion date with the seller. This is often a week after the date of the exchange of contracts. On the day of completion, you will receive a call from the solicitors confirming the completion has been processed, and also a call from the estate agents letting you know the time you can collect the keys to your new home. On average, a purchase can take anywhere between 3 to 6 months. I hope you have found this 7-step guide useful on how to purchase your first home. Thank you.